Boys, we're going to activate the rap mode today, okay? We're going to be activating rap mode today. It's just straight rap mode. Guys, listen, this is going to be a review for the 5212. I think we found another YouTube channel this year that I'm going to like using a lot. Because so far, this guy is 2 for 2. I sometimes try out tactics, guys, and I'm like, this is not usable in top tier divisions. It makes me think, like, sometimes I get ones on Twitter, and then I try them out. And, you know, we played next gen version of FIFA, so maybe they're on old gen or something, and it works on old gen for them, right? But, man, there's some formations that I try out that are just not good for the meta of the game at all, you know? Like, there was one I tried out that was, what was it? I even tweeted out to the dude, I was like, the attack is fun, but the defense is, like, is non-existent. And in this game, defense is literally the whole thing, okay? The whole park the bus, defensive AI stuff, like, you don't have that, and people are using direct passing against you. It's trouble, okay? It's trouble. But these tactics, this guy's 2 for 2 so far. I've tried out both of these tactics and they've been really good. My boy Matthew has told me to check out his 4-3-3 as well. So maybe for tomorrow when we do more of the player reviews, we could check it out. Because, guys, I need to take breaks to do the player reviews. I need to do it over time because I used to do like 10 in a day. And then the next 3 days, I was like, no, it's like all your energy was transferred into it, right? So you kind of have to slowly but surely do everything, okay? Anyways, 5-2-1-2, guys. This is the formation we're going to be checking out. Does it hurt me a little bit to review this tactic? It does. Do you know why I'm reviewing this tactic? I'm going to tell you guys why. There's too many games I'm playing nowadays where people are just holding our trigger and doing driven passes the entire time, waiting for the track back. There's just too many. I cannot tell you, you know, because in this game, you need full meta defenders, okay? I need to explain that very, very specifically. Okay, you need full meta defenders. When you play this game without full meta defenders, it's really unenjoyable because they brought back pace during that time period, right? For the explosive and controlled players. They had it right the first time, but they had to change it, you know? And then people play like headless chickens for the most part, right? So I had to switch this 5 back, man, to try to avoid that specific playstyle as much as possible. And it hurt me, but it works. You know, the fact that this is one of the meta formations is hurtful. It is. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen pro players using 5-4-1 to play the game, and that's just crazy. But it is what it is, boys. The 5-2-1-2 is lined up like this. Defensive style, balance, 35 for width, 65 for depth. Build up, play, balance, direct passing. Can you really use anything else other than direct passing? Let's be real, you know? 50 for width, 6 for players in the box. Instructions. The instructions on the team is going to look like this, right? So we're going to have the right back on join the attack overlap, the left back on join the attack overlap, the goalkeeper on comes across the sweeper keeper. Personal preference of mine, I like to usually put them on that. Attacking oriented box to box center mid. I say attacking oriented, but you want an actual box to box player here. Like, don't put like a Ginola. This is not the type of formation to do that, okay? You want an actual box to box. It could be literally anybody that's high work rated. Honestly, even the new 2-Dom card is really good to use in that position. Like, he's pretty solid. But, you know, Danny Ceballos, Carlos Soler, like anything like that, right? Renato Sanchez, Marquisio, that type of deal, right? Cover center on this guy. And then the more defensive-oriented card you have on stay back while attacking cover center. Your cam is going to be on comeback and defense, get into the box or cross. Honestly, the best types of players to have in that position, you guys know who I'm going to say, is someone like Bernardo Silva, because he's got the high work rates. So it works perfectly for that sort of instruction where he kind of gets involved in the general build-up in the attack, right? The strikers are going to be on stay central, get and behind for both of them. Normally, let me tell you guys something, okay? Stay central, getting behind, sometimes it feels too meta, and it gets really boring, right? But you need the movement because they need to push up against defenders. That's kind of how you have to attack against people in this game because of the whole park the bus situation, right? So it's interesting. You have your cam on against the box or the cross, but then you notice a lot of attacking plays kind of revolving around your center mid getting involved too. It's a really big thing that you notice quite a bit when using this type of formation, right? So the types of players you're going to want in your team. This is, don't worry about the team. This is us rotating constantly for the player reviews, okay? So the types of teams or the types of players you're going to want. I'm going to show you guys how he has his team lined up. It's like this, right? So pretty much full meta in every single position for the most part. He even has players that are even on low chemistry, which honestly doesn't matter because Atal in the midfield position is actually really sick. So you're going to see that his team is formatted like this. Okay, so you can see that Alexandro's playing in the left back position. Lucio, Patrick Vieira, right? So he has a midfielder that can play in the center back position. That's important because let's say, for instance, right, you no longer want to play the 5-back formation in game and you want to switch to like a 4-3-2-1, 4-2-3-1, anything like that. You need to be able to have the ability to do that, okay? In a team like this, sure, Atal is more of an actual midfielder, not necessarily like a cam or anything like that. Although you can play him in those positions, he's not necessarily supposed to be there, like his best areas. But you could do it if given the opportunity to. But in a team like this, let's say you wanted to switch to a 4-3-2-1. You could choose either Zidane or Atal as a stay back while attacking cover center player, and that would be perfectly fine. They would still want to attack from time to time, but you could do that. It's a possibility. And then you would have your 3 attackers. In his case, Neymar, Mbappe, Alaoueron, and you're good to go, right? So try your best to have a formation where you can put a midfielder in the center back position, but then also be able to put him into the midfield position. When we were doing the reviews for Jolington as well as Tudom, I was able to switch them between center back and the right center mid position when I was trying out the 5-2-1-2, which you guys will see from the gameplay highlights, right? But yeah, that's what I was able to do. Very, very important. Your fullbacks, you want them to be players that you can attack and defend with for the most part, right? Hakimi is always usually the guy that's really good at doing that because he has good dribbling capabilities, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, if you have the Team of the Year icon Ashley Cole in that left back position, that wouldn't be bad either because the card is pretty good at dribbling and he'd play in this area generally really well because that dives into tackle straight, helps him out quite a bit. Capdevila is a little bit more physical, defensive oriented, has better animations in my opinion. I like Capdevila. Capdevila is a meta player in this game for sure. But Ashley Cole wouldn't be a bad choice, right? And the SBC is like not a horrible price either by any means. Honestly, even if you use the rare gold Ferland Mendy, like Ferland Mendy and Mbappe are, honest to God, the only rare gold players that are still amazing to use in this game. Like you could use them and it's perfectly fine. Yeah, midfielders, he has Zidane and Atal, right? So his Zidane is the stay back while attacking player. But if you think about it, Zidane can defend, but he offers a little bit more attacking presence. So sure, you could technically use someone there that's a medium-high work rated card, but if you're using someone that's a box-to-box as well, it wouldn't necessarily be a problem. Just get someone that's going to be good defensively. It's going to be a very important thing to work with, right? Your cam, honestly, Neymar is usually really good at cam. Very solid player there. Bernardo Silva's fine. I was using Diaby. Diaby has really good left stick, although he's definitely more of a player to use in that left side. He's so good in that left side. Like if I'm playing 4-3-2-1, left forward, left mid, that type of thing, he's amazing there. But I was using him in the cam position. He was perfectly fine. And then you use Mbappe. Honestly, there's no card like Mbappe. But, you know, you could use some other players like... Yeah, Mbappe's the guy. But there's other strikers you could use, but you're just going to be using them more for like, because stay central, get behind is perfectly fine. Like honestly, a lot of those like trophy icon cards, you can actually technically use them in the teams as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to show you guys a tactic. Be sure to check out the original video, guys. Be sure to let him know that we sent you, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, probably gonna be doing a lot of reviews from this guy because, like I said, he's 2 for 2 so far, and I try out tactics all the time that I don't like, and I'm like, I'm not posting this because it's just not good enough. You know what I mean? Like you play against people and you know how it's the direct passing thing. It's the track back. You if you can't defend against that, you will concede consistently because the pace is back in this game months ago, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a consistent thing. So hopefully you guys enjoy the highlights. I'll catch you guys, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have more reviews, and then I might review a new tactic because Matthew wants me to review a 4-3-3, so we'll check that out as well. We're going to do the title, activate rat mode, and then we'll do the tactic, okay? I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. No, it goes through him. Oh, but he gets the ball. AI-wise, look at him. Good goal, boys. Catch him on the counter attack too. We'll take that. Oh my goodness. That worked out. That was a really good pass by Tudom. That was actually really sick.
to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Will it be?
We'll take that. Guys, I know that this card only has a 3-star capability, but like it's still a good card. You know what I mean? Like you're going to use them more defensively anyways. And honestly, I'm using him on the attack right now and it's great.
It's a fantastic save to keep it all square. Conte. Crossed into the penalty area. It could be. Must take the lead here.
Good goal.
And they have.
Good goal. Good goal. It was a good stiff. I like it.
Talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Stuart, what are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace, and it always threatens the back of defenders. And
Nice.
he's a great finisher.
Well, the supporters think it's on.
Oh, he scored.
Mbappe. Martinelli. He's got to score.
Good goal. I'm surprised the finesse shot actually ended up working there, to be honest with you. Finesse shots are super weird in this game.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Kefren Turam. Being egged on by the crowd.
Nice goal. Let's go, Turam. Get involved, my boy.
He might be able to profit from the wide position. Conte. Martinelli. Oh, surely.
Good goal. Vamos. Vamos, boys. Vamos.
And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
Oh, goalkeeper blunder. It should be. Oh,
That's for being a loser.
Ramos. Joelinton. That's a nice looking ball. And there is the
Good goal, boys. So I have a little clip here that I just wasn't recording for. I had to save this clip right away. We do a bad giveaway here, but Joelinton on second man press switch gets the ball for us in the defensive position. Ball roll, we wait for the runner, and then we score on an empty net. Great little clip there by Joelinton.
Capdevila. Now with Alawairan. Joelinton.
Ah, yeah. See, it's the dribbling parts, right? So, because he's more physical oriented. This is me using him in the box to box.
Mbappe.
And that's just Mbappe just being Mbappe. Let's be real. Let's be really real right there.
Mbappe. Showing teamwork and commitment. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? And a good
That was insane.
silver platter.
That was so good. That was honestly so good. Wow.